But yeah, and for the guys that, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I was literally just in a group of gays not too long ago at a club or an after party or whatever, and we got to talking and we got to talking shit and everybody was kikiing about it, but I could tell that they was being serious. Where basically niggas was saying that they too young to settle down, and this motherfucker's 30, older than me, 31 or something. Talking about they too young to settle down. They need a couple more years to, be a hoe and do their thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so was the other motherfucker. There was a trans person in this group as well, and they said the same thing. And I'm thinking to myself, do you bitches really think that somebody go watch y'all's ass at 40, nigga? What? Like, you ain't gonna be like, you really like, wait a minute here. Then they was like, but, we got to settle down by like 35, 36 because we ain't trying to just be out here or whatever. So if you're strategically setting up when you're going to settle down, so you really think that just because now you ready it's going to happen? Let me tell y'all something. You can look for it and never find it. You can look for it and find it. You can never look for it and still not find it, while everybody thinks that, oh, just stop looking and it'll come. No, bitch, you can never look and it'll still never come. Okay, that's just real shit for y'all. All right. And you can also look and you can find it. I mean, you can also not look and you can find it. That happens as well. Quit being oracles going around telling motherfuckers what they need to do to find what they're looking for. You don't have the answers. All right. The truth is that it's a blessing to find somebody at this point in life. It's not about what you do or how good enough you are, or what standards you meet up to, about how old you are, about how nice your body is, about how good you look. That's not the factors, y'all. I'm telling y'all this because I've been a fit, very successful, high qualified candidate, okay? High qualified bachelor. I done crossed the body, the face, the swag, my credit good. I'm a responsible nigga. I got my own car, crib. I've been stable, consistent. I mean, it's been whatever y'all want to call it. Is like I'm a package. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that I'm the best or I'm the full package because everybody got growth to do. I'm still growing. You know what I'm saying? But I started doing shit a long time ago too. Though it's not like I just started doing this. I didn't say that. Okay, I'm only 21. I'm gonna be irresponsible because I am 21. I'm not gonna start adulting until 25. Like, you don't. That's not how you do shit, y'all. You're contradicting yourself, and you're not necessarily contradicting yourself, but you're subduing yourself and you're submitting to your lower self. Like, why would you put yourself on those low quality standards like that? Like, and that's what I'm noticing. It's a lot of low quality, low standards, low expectations in this lifestyle. It's like anytime somebody does have expectations, they're deeming you as complicated just because you want something. And it's like they expect nobody to want nothing. You know what I'm saying? So as you get older, pay attention to what you did in your youth. Pay attention to what your goals are and what is going on around you and why you are just pushing everything to the side that's complicated or heartfelt and not dealing with your problems. You know what I'm saying? And also taking into consideration that time, we only got a good maybe 100 years, y'all. If we even do that. And if you live 100 years, those last 30 is going to be of an old age. You're not going to be in youth. You ain't going to be this right now. So if you wait till you're 40, the longer you wait for the future, the shorter the future will be. So basically what y'all saying is y'all want more of the version of you that you're not going to end up as and less of the successful future that you could to have. Hey, teach his own, but if that's not what you want, it's time to make some changes. And one of those would be to start at looking at alternatives. Like if getting with someone, because me personally, I wanted to get with someone and then adopt or surrogate. I didn't want to raise a child on my own, but now that I'm learning, I honestly feel like I would be a great father, and I don't need to be with someone to do that. I can foster or adopt or surrogate, or I may end up having my baby naturally. We'll see, but um, whatever it looks like to you is what I'm trying to say. To be fulfilled, find it, and don't depend on a relationship, because one thing about relationships are these take two. Don't ever be too down on yourself about not finding a partner, because at the end of the day, it takes two. You could be this great person, but if your partner is not, if you up here and your partner is down here, it's not, you can't, you know what I'm saying, like blame yourself for not finding your match. You know what I'm saying? And also, anything that entails with another person is not something that you have control over. Focus on the things that you have control of, that you can actually cause the difference in, like your income. Focus on getting rich. Real talk. I'm gonna be honest, because focusing on love and finding somebody, I feel like it should be a hobby that should happen eventually, or it should happen, but it should be something that you focused on, but it should not be the main forefront, because you can't control the outcome of it regardless of how well you play your cards, and that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Anything that has anything to do with anyone else is not fully up to you, so you got to focus on what you can do. You can only control yourself, you know what I'm saying? So if you can't, basically what I'm saying is you can't leave it up to somebody else to determine your destiny. If they don't want to be with you, you can't sit around and just be single all the way, be a bachelor all the way until you die. If that ain't what you want to do, you got to move around. You got to make some changes. Hey, if you're a gay man, you might need to force yourself to be able to make an arrangement, sleep with a woman, have a baby, if that's what you want to do. I know a lot of people who don't want to have babies, who don't want to raise children, who don't need an unconditional love source. I need an unconditional love source, I feel, or at least right now, that's what I prefer, or that's what my goal is. I would love to be a provider. I feel like as a man, I was raised up to a point to do these things, and just I've came to a point and I'm accomplished enough to do these things, and I just feel like I would be a great advantage to someone. And I feel as if you have to get to that point to know that, though. You have to want it. You can't just be like, oh, well, I'm just going with the flow, and if it happens, then it happens. Like, nah, if you don't want it, it ain't gonna happen. Because you're going to find a reason to determine why you should go back to being single. Straight up. You'll tell yourself, like, it'll be a brainwash mechanism, like, oh, this person, you'll think, oh, because it's hard or difficult that you need to be single. Like, oh, this is ruining my peace. No, that's making your ass level up to the next level. So you have the choice to level up or go back in the comfort zone. And instead of y'all leveling up, y'all decide to go back in the comfort zone because y'all think anything uncomfortable is toxic, and that's not true. You can tell a lot of y'all didn't have no sportsmanship, y'all wasn't a part of no teams, and y'all ain't had no fathers growing up. Because fathers and teams, one thing, and that's one thing that I also realized that separates me from a lot of gays, is because I was raised by a man. I was raised by my papa. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the thing that, like, when you just, things being hard, if you're raised by a single woman, usually you could just be either ignored or they'll coddle the fuck out you. And both of those don't give you the ability to come up against difficult things because you just run from them. Like, y'all have that flight mentality. There's never the fight mentality. Y'all niggas will not bust a grape. I'm trying to tell you, like, but y'all niggas will run real quick. And then, like, you can just tell, like, there's been no strength really instilled. Like, there's been a lack of a male presence. You even learn some of this in sports. Like, just when you get knocked down, you got to get back up. Eventually, that shit don't even hurt no more. But y'all niggas don't allow yourselves to get knocked the fuck down. Y'all too goddamn scary. Y'all operate out of fear. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm talking about this on the age shit, because that's what it seems to be going on. It's like all this fear is in place up until you get to a point where you realize, oh my God, I'm fucking old. Now I don't have anything. Why are y'all distracting yourselves? It's because y'all distracting yourself with drugs and sex, all these different hookups. Y'all not thinking about what's going on, all this time that's going on. You are a fucking vessel that is living, and you are dying as you get older every day. Like, understand that. We do not have forever. Like, you are not gonna look like this forever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take life for granted. The gays are some of the most shallow people. We take shit for granted like a motherfucker. Like, and I'm not just saying it is just us. Don't get all fucking timid and all, in your feelings and thinking that I'm coming and attacking us. I'm just speaking facts. Like, we are some of the most fucking shallow motherfuckers. All of our shit is based off of sex. That's another reason why it's not happening. If a motherfucker can cross off all these different T's, and then if they not sexy, or if they even are sexy, but then eventually, the sex stops happening as often as it was, and all of a sudden y'all think it's time to break up and shit. Like, y'all have no strength. Like, and every relationship is gonna have its ups and downs, where things is not gonna be the way it was and all that. And y'all don't, it's just like, without the want to do this and the passion for it, it's just not gonna happen. And that's why the whole self-love thing is going on, because y'all have not been passionate about shit. Y'all ain't been taught to be passionate about shit. So now y'all first passion is going into yourself, but y'all done did it so late. Y'all just did all y'all's 20s, and a lot of y'all done did most of y'all's 30s on this mindset, yo. On this immature, first base, first level ass, intermediate ass shit. Like, and I ain't trying to make nobody feel bad, but I'm just saying, like, y'all, come on now. Our parents and our grandparents and shit, and I don't care about what y'all want to say about how the toxic relationships was and how women couldn't go nowhere. That's the reason why it was the way it was and all that. They had structure, okay, and all of them wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? But there was structure. There's no fucking structure in a family home no more. So I think that's what needs to be worried about as you get older, is the accomplishments and what you have to leave as a legacy, and things that actually, what did you put out into the world to benefit the world, not just about yourself. I'm sick of hearing everything is about self. Me, this, I this, me, my, this, that, mine is this, and I'm this, and it's like, it's an arrogant ass fucking world, and it's annoying. It's a narcissistic ass world. Get over yourselves, bro. Like, y'all ain't, everybody want to treat everybody like they ain't special, but everybody want to be treated like they special. Like, it's so many contradictions. So yeah, as you get older, that's what you need to be. I think that's the conversation on getting older. Period. All right, so cause think about it, yo. In a lifestyle full of sex, yes, age is gonna be your enemy. In a lifestyle full of love and compassion and building, age is just gonna be a part of the system. It is gonna happen anyway. But y'all are, I want y'all to understand that our lifestyle is why it's a problem. It's because really what y'all saying is, because if you were getting older but things were going good for you, I'm trying to tell you, look at straight men. Haven't y'all seen straight men? Put a straight man in his at 30 compared to a gay man at 30. The gay man is nice and fit usually. You know what I'm saying? He still got his shit together. He's still looking the part. Look at the 30-year-old that's straight, that got a whole fucking baby mama or two with 3-4 kids or some shit, and this nigga got a gut and everything. He don't give a fuck about how he look like that. You wanna know why? Because it ain't all about that. He ain't got to just he ain't got to stay in a uniform fit to play the game. You get what I'm saying? It's a gay thing. It really is. But it's because niggas ain't settling down. You can't feel comfortable. That's what it's this is a natural thing, y'all. Courting is natural. As in look in the wild, if you look at documentaries about wildlife, they court at their young, fit, strong stage so that they can reproduce, so that they can have that companion. And then that's when things are able to fall into place, and they don't have to. That's supposed to be basically what I'm saying is this is supposed to be a temporary thing. And we done made this a lifetime. We made it a lifestyle. You're not supposed to have to stay on your tip-top shape like that forever. It's impossible to anyway. That's why you age out at 30. When really you can still be fine past 30. You know what I'm saying? That's an exaggeration, but y'all get where I'm going with this. There's a cap, there's an age out, because you damn sure not about to be out here like that at 50. So just think about that. And 40 ain't cute to be out here like that. So yeah, that's what I think everybody needs to think about when it comes to getting older and age in the gay community. That's why age bothers us so much, because of the lack of. If you were fulfilled, age wouldn't bother you like that. All right. So that's it. And because Kelzo say so. So I'll fuck with y'all on the next one.